Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with a new Starcraft 2 commentary. In today's matchup we will have Farewell spawning as the blue Terran in the bottom left hand corner, and his opponent will be MouzHasu spawning as the red Terran in the upper right hand corner, of course on Steps of War. A 1v1 map, and this is post-patch, so we are on patch 1.1. We are going forward. You're going to see a little bit of changes, a little bit here, just just to start out. We are seeing progress bars now on the production tab. We are seeing a little bit of color now on the icons for the buildings and units. Just a little bit of a change instead of like this little monochromatic type icon that we see here for the load icon. So we are seeing a little bit of a change here in the patch. Of course, the other patch notes are up on Blizzard's site if you want to take a look at them. And but these are just the graphical changes that we're seeing right now inside the bases, as we see MouzHasu saying, "Oh yeah, look, new icons. They look pretty cool." I agree. I think the colors are wonderful. So if you have any opinions about that, please let me know down in the feedback about what your new favorite icon is, if you've been playing at all, just to see what any new changes to like this chrono boost actually getting some blue color to it. Just let me know down in the comments, and have a nice little discussion about that. We did see have MouzHasu going against a little SCV down here, just trying to do some kind of damage. Now going against that other that supply depot and that other SCV. Looks like a little bit of dance, bringing in a new SCV just to kind of have some fun here with MouzHasu as they go back and forth. You see the shields going down to 0, and MouzHasu just trying to run out of there just to make sure he doesn't get any kind of HP damage to his units. So yeah, we are past. We are on a new patch. If anybody has any changes that they'd like to highlight and talk about, make sure to talk about it down in the feedback area down below, and get a nice little conversation about that going between my viewers. Just seeing what you like, what you don't like, any kind of big changes for you that you as a player see. Just start it up, and we'll have a nice little talk about it. And Command Center coming up here, going to get ready to get some nice income here for Farewell, as we do see that mule does come down. And we're going to start bringing in the income there for Farewell. And it looks like Farewell putting a little refinery up here, and gets killed by a couple probes, and gets taken out there. So just bring one zealot on there, and it looks like, I think, I haven't really gone down to this level, but it looks kind of like the zealot model changed a little bit as well. I'm not sure about that. I can't be positive. I might just be saying things to say them here. But if you've noticed any kind of difference on models, and it might just be because it's red, and I'm not used to seeing a red Protoss player usually, but that kind of looked like a little different of a model to me there. So we do see, pretty basic wall off here, putting a bunker up for Farewell. Going to make sure that MouzHasu does not get up at all to see what's going on. We do have the starport coming out now, so we have that basic 1-1-1 build coming out for Farewell. Be interesting to see what we do here. We might just see a bunch of Banshees come out with that cloak and just go around into MouzHasu's base to do a lot of aggression. We do have that warp gate technology coming out, new hallucination icon as well. And we are having 2 gateways with a robo facility coming out. So we might be seeing some observers just because we have this walled off here. And MouzHasu wanting to get as much intel as possible. Bye-bye probe, coming up the ramp, we salute you. And MouzHasu, or Farewell, also just getting a nice little supply depot up here just to see if anything's coming up from his left side of his base. We do have that expansion now coming down for MouzHasu inside that expansion area. Robo facility almost getting ready to be done. We do have another gateway coming down for MouzHasu. Of course, now he has this expansion coming down. He's going to be able to build up his forces a little bit here. And again, just building up some Marines. It looks like we are going Banshee build with the cloak. The cloak is, we see again these new icons coming out. And another starport coming up. So it looks like we might be committing to a Banshee air build. And again, doing nothing with the factory, just kind of had it there to start building up. Could probably benefit from maybe putting another tech lab down early on just to be able to do the little switcheroo here, but not going that way. And it looks like Hasu just going out, scouting around, going for this tower, it looks like, just to get a little bit more of a view, sending another one down to this tower, just to get nice map control, just to see what's coming, if Farewell decides to push out at all. And again, it looks like they're just going to bolster their forces up just a little bit. Another rack's coming down here for Farewell. Not sure what he's going to go with. Of course, he does have a lot of Marines. I'm not sure if he's going to go for that heavy Marauder build. Probably just going to go straight out Marines here. And we do have an observer out now onto the field, just looking in here on Farewell's base and just getting a good idea of what's being built. So it's a really nice view here for Hasu, being able to see everything that's coming out from Farewell. And it looks like these two Banshees starting to go around, get ready to push out. Of course, Hasu does know about this. Looks like he's getting ready to defend right on this part of the ridge. Has that other observer there just for when the those Banshees decide to cloak up. Getting those units back now. We do have the Banshees cloaking going. Very nice use here of the Guardian Shield, and deciding to just bring back a little bit. I'm not sure why these guys pulled back. They could have done a lot of healing or absorbing there of damage, as that observer does allow them to push these guys back. This one Banshee just pushing back with 14 HP. Down below here, this Raven coming out. We'll see this observer now, and will we see? Yeah, here we go. These Marines coming down to take care of those of that observer. Stimpack. Oh, look at that nice little icon for Stimpack now. As Stalker's now coming up into the main ramp for Farewell, trying to take out that reactor, at least try to get a nice little foothold to come into the space. The only thing they have left early is that bunker, forcing Hasu to pull back, though, with the size of Farewell's forces here. And again, now just coming back, looking at his wounds a little bit, regrouping with his main units, having a couple more Stalkers coming in. Twilight Council coming in as well. Probably, since we are getting a little Stalker heavy, oh no, we're going for that Twilight Council, or Templar Archives, I'm sorry. That is a Twilight Council, going for those Templar Archives. And I was thinking maybe he'd be going for the Blink just to get up a little bit, but it looks like he's going to be going in that Templar route very soon, as that can be brought up. But we might not have enough time for that, as Farewell starts to push out with his units. Nice Marine Ball here, with some SCVs to start repairing those Banshees when they start taking damage. Of course, when they can start cloak as they come up here, but of course we will have some observers in the field just to get some view. Guardian Shields coming down on both sides, bringing those probes out as well. Easy targets for all of these Marines, as we look at the HP just rapidly decrease on the Protoss forces. No upgrades on either side really here, but these Marine Stimpack do a whole lot of damage. Plus the cloaked units here doing a great amount of damage. We do see this one Stalker just kind of running out of there, saying, "Hey, you warped me into a really bad spot here, Hasu. Please take care of it." And a really nice use of that point defense drone to block off a lot of damage that was coming on from Hasu's Stalkers. Really, really great move there from Farewell as we start here, as that expansion does go down, and Farewell starting to come in here. We might be saying farewell to Hasu. We do have one High Templar up, of course, but not developing any kind of like Psionic Storm or anything like that. So the greatest thing we'll have here is feedback on these units, just to make sure that they're not cloaking anymore. Yeah, the feedback does come down. Observer is coming out, but this looks like it is Sayonara Hasu, as he gets pushed back into his main, and yeah, there's a GG. So really nice use here of the Stimpack Marines with the Banshees. Hasu just wasn't fully prepared for that amount of Marines. Of course, he wasn't able to see until it was too late all those Banshees coming in. Tried to block him here on this ridge, but just did not get there. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. The more viewers, the better. And I thank all my subscribers out there that are watching. And I'll see you guys next time. And please, make sure to leave feedback down below of any changes from this last patch that just came out from Blizzard for Starcraft 2. Just leave the feedback down below, and we'll have a nice conversation down there. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.